Hello, Goddess, and welcome to this week's Twin Flame Tuesday. My name is Rochelle Richard, and I am the founder, CEO, and self-love empowerment coach here at Empowerment Experiences. You know, when I began that Empowerment Experiences journey, it didn't begin specifically with doing readings or these kinds of empowerment messages. Just like Empowerment Experiences, though, it was all divinely guided. These cards are a part of my personal journey. And well, they're very much a part of my business journey. It's so easy to second guess yourself, isn't it? But did you know that doubt is part of the twin flame journey? I mean, let's look at what doubt does for us. It certainly helps us to grow stronger in our knowing, right? To grow stronger in the truth of our ability. Growing stronger in the knowing in you, of your journey, of who you are, your divine counterpart is. Right now we are in a time of a greater awareness of the unknown. That's where we are, right? The uncertainty, the unknown. But this is why it is about you, getting to know you and focusing on you and coming home to you. Because everything that you are going to be loving about you and do love about you and will love about you is everything that your divine counterpart does, is, and is going to love about you. Right now, I very much see a theme interwoven in the collective, the twin flame collective, of our masculines keeping distance because of their own dark place. They are having an experience that you know nothing about. Okay. But it's true. Just as only you can really truly know all that you are. What stories are feeding into what chaos is happening now. Right? Just like you've just come through and been able to really kind of recognize, again, that's what that doubt is about, is helping you to discover the truth, the knowing, the certainty, the faith in you. And that's why the theme has been for you to be like that, write yourself a happy journey, a happy ending, a happy journey, a happy manifestation, a happy vision. That's why right now that's the thing. Goddess, that's what's gonna help to connect you with your counterpart. Letting yourself feel good, creating that vision. Let's see what there is to see in the cards, shall we? Celebration, celebrate what you have come through. Celebrate by allowing yourself to dream big. You see, that's the thing about being in the unknown space, is they really, truly, the possibilities really, truly are limitless. There are no limits to the possibilities of that which could unfold where you are when it's so unbelievably unknown and uncertain. You want to talk about magic and miracles, Goddess. But that requires you to be receptive, expansive, open, allowing, receiving. And guess what? Celebrating something as though it already is, or you already have it, is the very thing that's going to very much put you in the frequency of what you desire. And celebrate little things. Like, I know I've mentioned a couple times my nails, it's just like, oh my gosh, finally I have my nails exactly how I wanted them. And that's, but anything, Goddess, anything that, you get certain errands done in a day that have been daunting to you. Celebrate. Cheer for yourself. Any little thing that you can amplify joy in, do that. Because that raises your vibration. And we know, remember, we raise our vibration, we definitely can impact and influence our counterpart. And remember, he's going through his own shit. And it really has nothing to do with you. He doesn't want it to have anything to do with you. So that's why he keeps it away. It's his shit. He doesn't feel worthy enough of you, for you. He really never has. And that eats at him. That eats at him. And Goddess, you know what it's like when something eats at you day after day after day. And especially when you're not really equipped with practices or techniques or tools to assist with shifting that. So it continues day after day after day after day. I mean, we've all been there before we discovered the tools, techniques. And this is why, for you to cultivate that love in yourself, for you to cultivate feeling good in yourself, you're lifting up the connection, you're lifting up humanity. And that's why you're here, Goddess. Celebrate how far you've come. Celebrate that you're privileged to know who your divine counterpart is. Celebrate having clean water. Yum. Yeah. I've heard this a couple times, and I love words, I do. And I've really actually always kind of liked the word blessing. However, how it's being dissected is to say that it actually is like how television programming. I mean, the agenda is in the name of its intention. And they say that blessings is actually be less. And I'm like, huh. But I do really kind of like saying blessings. Count your blessings. I mean, oh my goodness, right? Count your blessings. So you're my, I get tingles in my tummy. Bliss. Because the word bliss, it's just blissful. Things that are bringing you bliss. Are those not things for which you are grateful? Do things for which you are grateful not bring you bliss? Well, there's a moment. We're just in this whole celebration vibe, energy here, just feeling good, just vibing. I'm like, yeah, that whole bliss, Celebrate your blessings, goddess. This is that time. This is what's being amplified. This is why the Write Yourself the Happy Journey, because it's time to stop perpetuating that, focusing on the past. The past is there to teach you. You cannot change the past. You can only extract from it the lesson, integrate it, implement it, moving forward. And one of those big lessons, is it not to enjoy more of this journey? When you look back, how you say, oh, I wish I wasn't angry during that time. I wish I savored that time a bit more. If I'd known it was going to be so long before I'd go back to India, I would have made sure that I savored and loved every moment, no matter he'd say something that would get on my nerves or something. Or being younger, he slept a little too much. No. I remember those days. Did not get up early. Like what? Hated getting up early. Anyway. Celebrate your blessings, goddess. Right? Isn't that what you would change? Definitely, for sure. To learn to be savoring the moments so you don't live to regret them. Just like he is. And you see, that's the thing. That's what this self-sabotage is all those times that he has said unkind things to you, or ignored you, or ghosted you. That was him sabotaging you, pushing you away, displaying his unworthiness through his actions, his words. Write the vision as you want it to be, goddess. Write the vision as you want it to be. Stop focusing on how it's been, or even how it might still be. I promise you're not gonna lose it. That fear feeds into the illusion of separation, and therefore will perpetuate the illusion of separation. This is what letting go is. Letting go says, oh, I know you're still there. I know we connected. It's cool. You do you. I'm gonna do this over here. It's alright. Okay? Because I trust. I know in our connection. Remember, doubt. Doubt is what we're kind of talking about a lot today. So celebrate that deeper knowing that you have connected with within yourself. Celebrate allowing yourself to dream of a vision with no limits, no bounds. Complete and total freedom. Okay. Oh well. Like I'm saying, envision that new reality, goddess. No limits. No limits. In the realm of possibility, all things are possible. And the only one who ever limits is you. Definitely the divine masculine, asking you to not just have patience with himself, but to definitely continue that patience with yourself. You know, he knows that you know that he's going through shit. I mean, you are the more aware twin in the connection, and by that I mean more aware of what's actually going on. I was very cautious about using the word because he is awakened there. He's awakened to the connection, obviously, but he's processing through his shit, as I said, just like you have had to. So trust. Oh my goodness, trust. Like I said, what is doubt teaching you? To trust, to have faith. And faith is simply a belief in the unseen, period. And that is what this new reality would be, is you having a belief in that which has yet to be seen. Trusting that this is on its way, that it already is in another timeline. And as things shift, as time unfolds, you shift more and more into that. And that becomes your experience. So be patient. Be patient with him. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your vision coming into fruition. This is why practicing presence is a thing, because you need to just keep coming into that present moment. Into that present moment. Your divine masculine, he is in his head. Remember, he's going through a lot of shit. He's trying to avoid this intensity. Because remember, we are each other's mirrors. And in you, he sees things in himself that he does not want to see right now. That's what he's really running from. All right, so have patience. Trust that everything is unfolding according to divine plan. Like I said, where your power is you writing that happy journey, you envisioning this reality, actually writing it out, getting details, diving into even what a specific day is like. What does like your perfect day look like, goddess? What does a perfect day with your divine counterpart look like? Huh? Seems we're done with that. And I have these other sacred forest oracles here that are definitely making themselves known here. I assure you, goddess, your counterpart is barely hanging on. And he very much does feel that there is nothing you can do, that this is something that he has to do for himself, that you can't actually help him. And so that is exactly why he is, like I said, he's not reaching out to you. You're over here manifesting dreams. Okay? I love this. Water spirit. You're over here going with the flow. Right? That's where, again, where your work is right now. Let's stay focused on how you have just come through, or are, just starting to come through some very, very heavy healing time, where it's been excruciating for you, but you're finally letting go of the things that have been perpetuating that state of suffering. And that then has brought you into a more calm and peaceful space wherein you're able to ground into manifesting your dreams, creating a vision, having more ability to practice that pivot, to shift your focus from what you don't want to what you do want. Need a sip of water. I'm hearing this. Let's see what the book says. I am curious to see if there's anything more for us. In the sparkly water of the forest stream, otters plunge into the cold waters and resurface to race to the shore and then plunge back into the water. Small ones, big ones, otters of all sizes join in the fray. The brook seems to be laughing with joy with their antics. Your dreams can come true, truly. However, there are a few steps necessary for this to occur. First, believe that you deserve it. Know that you are worthy. You are. See, and the doubt, these are all the other side of that. Knowing, believing that you deserve it, knowing that you are worthy, right? This is the other side of that. This is the outcome that we desire. This is what you want to be focusing on. And so if you ever find yourself saying, I'm confused, be like, I am finding clarity. I am discovering clarity. Clarity is coming. That's a Abraham Hicks one. Clarity is coming. Clarity is coming. Clarity is here. You've got to focus on what it is you desire, goddess. Act as if your dreams had already come true. Move your body like someone whose desires have manifested. Most important, you must also take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to sit around and passively wait for things to turn out. Water, the spirit of water says, water flows in cycles, and right now you are in a cycle of manifesting your dreams. Don't stop the flow by doubting or hesitating. Allow your emotions the freedom to be expressed. Timing is everything, and right now is your time. Oh, perfect. Because it goes hand in hand with envisioning that new reality, goddess. As I've said, this is definitely the energy of where you are, and you can choose to continue focusing on things that you really don't have power over, or you can again recognize where you are is this space of growing stronger in practicing the pivot to focusing on what you do want, what you do desire to be experiencing, and allowing yourself to feel what it feels to experience what you desire to be experiencing, to feel that regardless of whether or not you have that manifestation yet or not, that you actually feel that. And we hear this all the time in the law of attraction arena, because that's what it is. You have to be in that energetic frequency, that vibration. And that includes being in the vibration, the love vibration for twin flame union. Okay, I was about ready to say, are we done with these cards today? What's this one? What do we have? Playfulness. Ties into that celebration card, you know, having fun. Goddess, having fun. You know, uplifting, as we've talked about, you know, the raising of your vibration, allowing yourself to focus on the things that feel good, right? Finding things that you enjoy, that you can have fun in. It doesn't mean that you are betraying your counterpart in any way by choosing to not think about him. In fact, it's not that you're choosing to not think about him, it's that you're choosing to think about and focus on something else, right? So you can get your mind off the subject, because this is going to assist you in slowing the momentum of any of the negative thoughts that you have towards what your relationship looks like right now, because if things have been in separation and things are challenging, you have all of these beliefs about your counterpart already that are tied to beliefs that you've actually had for probably the majority of your life. All right, Goddess? So you've got to get off the subject of your counterpart. You've got to get out of your own way. So focus on things that are fun, things that uplift you. Do we have, let's see, our light worker cards. Yeah, it's been an interesting time. I have to admit, I've been, you know, experiencing some discombobulation spaces, you know, just feeling out of sorts, you know, feeling wonky. And that affects, you know, me in the sense of I shift into being an introvert. You know, I don't really want to talk to anybody. I want to stay home, and be curled up with my kitty kids. I don't know if we're going to have anything from, I spoke too soon. Let's just do this. Well, looky there. Align your life. What is no longer alignment with who you truly are. Remember, you've just let go of a lot of things that you didn't have control over. This is a two-part here, right? You're not just going to be looking at what is no longer in alignment. You want to look at what you are choosing to align with, right? What you are bringing into your life, because right now, you are going somewhere sacred. You are going into this new earth. This is a rite of passage. This is my most favorite card from this deck. This is that magic card that got me to India that week before, when I was in so much doubt, so much fear, and it was consuming me. And I was about ready to cancel my trip to meet my twin flame, who I didn't know was my twin flame at the time, because I didn't believe in twin flames at that time. Right? It wasn't going to be for another 6 months, five and a half months before I finally was receptive to that whole idea, when information started coming through that I'm like, what? Huh? What? Wait a minute. That would explain a lot. Right? And this was that card. The very first sentence in the book says there is a temple in India. But you are on this rite of passage, Goddess. You are assisting with this uplifting of humanity through this journey of ascension into the new earth realm. A beacon, an embodiment and beacon of source love, unconditional source love, but that has to begin with you unconditionally loving yourself. Otherwise, it's going to be conditional. You just might not see how it's conditional in that moment, but I assure you, it's going to be conditional. So, rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred, because you are. This soul awakening journey is somewhere sacred, you know, and you are here to be a leader in one way, shape, or form, Goddess. Be that as a leader in your own world, among your loved ones, your coworkers, wherever you are at. But you are also the leader in your twin flame connection. This is why, again, right now, how are you being called to step up and lead? You're being asked to step into that leadership position of a goddess, to say, my God, my king, he is unwell. He is out of alignment with himself, and I must step into my power and lead so that he can step into his and rejoin me by my side. So you are the leader, Goddess. More of this playfulness. Especially with this, being asked to lead card, I know that it can often feel like you're the one being asked to do all the heavy lifting in this connection, Goddess. I know. Why do I have to be the one that really feels and recognizes what's going on here? Why doesn't he? Why have I been so willing to go to the ends of the earth for him, yet he often takes the chicken exit when asking the same. What is he so afraid of? And then you ask yourself, Goddess, what am I so afraid of? Again, afraid of losing him? Doubting that you'll ever be together again? Thinking that what's the point of creating a vision with him when you guys aren't together now, so you'll probably never be together, and you just don't see how it's going to work out, how it's going to happen, especially the world's so crazy and all this, that, or the other. Whatever excuse your mind is coming up with right now to talk you out of it and limit you. Cut you off from what feels good. Yep. Don't let it do that. You don't have to. You don't have to let that part of you own you. You can say, no, you know what? I choose. I choose. And even for me, Goddess, I recognize that I've got to be implementing that statement more. I choose. I choose. Because it's been challenging. I get it, sister. It has been so challenging. Not just this twin flame journey, this self-love empowerment journey, this entire freaking human experience journey. We are in some crazy fucking times right now. And they can be so draining. But this is why you, a light bringer, a twin flame goddess, you're here to anchor that light, amplify the love, to help distinguish the doubt in others and especially in yourself. Everything that is happening right now is temporary. This too shall pass. Whatever comes is going to pass as well. Your responsibility is to write yourself a happy journey. Because you really can't go back and do anything over again. And you only get one chance to do this moment. And you don't get to go back and do it over again. time to start feeling the power inside you now. Allow yourself to dream. I mean, really, what do you have to lose? If you've already been feeling like shit in your life and in your journey so much, feeling discouraged, feeling beaten down, then what do you really have to lose? Give it 66 days, guys. It's a thing about how long it really takes to develop a new habit, for it to actually solidify to becoming habitual, where you don't think about it, is to do it every day for 66 days. Do it every day, 66 days. Write, envision, embody, experience the reality that you want to be experiencing, guys. 66 days. And for 7 of those days, you can actually spend it being empowered with self-love empowerment practices, with a twin flame twist, of course, on my 7-day self-love empowerment challenge, which includes creating that vision, along with things to be released and things that raise your vibration, and it's free. It's free. Oh yes, angel numbers, because I'm definitely loving having angel numbers in these messages these days. And we got 911, one of my favorites, which is, as I've read before, this one has this perfect, wonderful little story of how it came to be a more prevalent number in my experience. It is a number for integrating lessons, up-leveling, and exactly where you've just come through, Goddess, right? You have come through releasing these things. You're up-leveling. So again, this is where you are now learning to look ahead, to look up and say, wow, so much amazing is awaiting for me. So much amazing is on its way to me. And I am choosing to align myself with that so that I can see it coming, so I can see it when it's here, so I can savor it when it's here. So there is no doubt. Because what I feel is good inside of me is the very thing that is true. Truth is felt. Perhaps another. Here we have 2, 3, 4. More of that step by step. There's a lot of that reminder right now. Just keep taking it step by step, and that's why, with these empowerment messages, these inspired messages that come through here, intuitive readings, whatever label you choose, are so often seemingly continuations, because this is a continual journey. This is a perpetual journey. And when we're taking baby steps, that means we spend quite a bit of time in that which is the limitation of time. We spend on a certain step, so that we can really be anchoring into it, embodying it, right? That said, dear Goddess, go check out the 7-day Twin Flame Self-Love Empowerment Challenge at power.empowermentexperiences.com/I choose to rise. You can also get access to it at empowermentexperiences.com on my links page there at the top. And I am, of course, here for you for one-on-one coaching. I have some group coaching opportunities coming up. And that said, Goddess, I assure you that everything is going to be just fine. There is always a way to find your power, no matter what the situation. And I'm here to help you do just that. That said, Rochelle Richard reminding you that the power to create any vision is in your hands, because it has always been inside you. Namaste.